Please welcome Chris Adams, everybody. Chris Adams.
Keep it going for your host, doing a good job tonight. First of all, I want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I am really happy. I have discovered the secret to happiness. Lower your standards. And you will be happy forever. That's all you have to do. The reason you get depressed is because your standards are just too high. You're like, how come I don't have $1 million? Because you got 20. Just deal with it. And I've lowered my standards on everything. Women. I don't want to find a woman I'm physically attracted to or find interesting. I just want to find a woman I can walk to. So, oh, you're kind of cute. You live close? Let's make this a relationship. And that's all it is. And the thing is, you have to have bad things happen to you to make you realize what good is. Right? I was born a heroin baby. And if any of you have ever... that was a what? That is a fucked up reaction. Ha ha, you're stupid. But I was born a heroin baby, so I came out small. I was so small, my mother didn't even need a stroller. She could just put me in her pocket like a little baby Roo. I was just like, hey, mother, can I have some food? And I'd pop back in. It was adorable. And we didn't have money for premature clothes. Like, I wore doll clothes. And some of you have played with G.I. Joe. I was the G.I. Joe. I was a little soldier. And it was good, but I look at my birth as a positive thing because I kicked heroin at birth. Right? I am 28 years clean and sober. I mean, there was that moment in the womb where I wrapped the umbilical cord around my arm and stuck a needle in, but... And some people get their parting out in college. I got my parting out in the 3rd trimester. And that's why I came out early. I was like, look, Ma, I like the party, but this is ridiculous. I'm out. But she didn't do drugs for any stupid reason. She was also a prostitute. So, and the good thing about having a mother that's a prostitute is that I know pricing. I can go anywhere in America and say, in my day, this used to cost $5. Lower your standards, hooker. In fact, I have been deeper inside of a prostitute than any man in this room. For 6 months. 6 months. But I do drink, though. I will do drugs, certain drugs, weed, but I do drink. And the only thing I don't like about drinking is what people say about drinking. They say buzz driving is drunk driving. And I'm like, no, it's not. If I'm driving next to somebody that's drunk and swerving, I'm like, I'm getting the fuck away from you. Because you're going to get us both caught. You didn't... You didn't learn how to do it right. It's like Lamaze. You focus and breathe. You look at yourself in the rear view mirror and say, we can get through this. We can get through this. But if you're gonna do anything, I would rather you smoke weed and drive because you can miss an because you can miss an exit high. You can just be like, ah, damn, I missed that exit. Well, I guess I'm going somewhere else now. I will say this. I did get a DUI, or almost got a DUI one time, and it was for something very stupid. I hit a fire hydrant. And when I hit this fire hydrant, the cop came up to me and said, if you run, I'm going to beat you so hard, you're going to wish that you were never born. And I was like, look, officer, I just hit a fire hydrant. There's 100 feet of water spurting up in the air, and I have open alcohol in the car. I already wish I was never born. But I was saved by one thing. I stood at attention, I looked at the cop straight in the eye, and I said, "Sir, will this affect my military service?" And I got away with it. So if you're ever pulled over for anything, just say, "Will this affect my military service?" And you will get away with it too, because we have to support our troops. Because they're fighting for your freedoms to get drunk and hit fire hydrants. And God bless America. That's why we're the greatest. My name has been Chris Adams. You have been wonderful. Peace.
Chris Adams, everybody.